Hello and welcome. This is Dirnan playing Minecraft on the Hippocraft server. Checking out the villager breeder, and it is doing wonderfully. As these two guys, you can kind of see it popping up as they're throwing carrots back and forth, and down below there are lots and lots of villagers already. So I might turn it off for a little bit, because that's a lot of them. But there you go. That's working. And another great thing is that I have bees. Hooray! Finally grew up a tree and bee hive popped onto it. And I've already collected one honey bottle from it. Um, One villager did escape, but that's fine because there's a lot in there. I have decided the next part of the project of awesomeness is going to be an iron farm. So I've dug out a hole here so that most of the um, relieving iron golems of their iron and poppies will go down there, and then it'll be stackable on top of itself. So maybe it'll go up, and as I get more iron and more resources, it'll just keep going up and up and up. But for right now, I've tested it out on my single player test world, and I know it works, and so I'm going to get started on building it. I've started to lay out at the bottom of the hole where the chambers will go for the iron golems to drop into, and I noticed that it wasn't big enough, so I had to bump this out by 4 blocks and dig that all the way down. But from up here you can kind of see iron golems will be raining down in this trough and then one over there, and then they'll get funneled into the middle, and then I'll have some lava there to dispose of them and get their iron ingots. And then, yeah, so they'll be kind of, yeah, that's how it goes. And then up here, maybe 1 or 2 blocks from where this wood is where the villagers will stand. And slowly, I'll be able to get that installed. So that's going to be next. Make sure I don't fall off into there. I did move the villagers a bit, and again, a child popped out of the hole I made because they're 1 block tall. For this, I have 12 cartography tables and 12 beds. So I will take 3 of those to start out. I have some building blocks, and I need some trapdoors. I think that's it for right now for building this part of it. Um, it's just going to be a lot of repetition. So I will build the first one. I'll come back and show you what it looks like. And then I'll build the other 3 on each corner, 1 on each corner. And then I'll build the platform that the iron golems will spawn in. And then we've got to move 3 villagers into each corner. And then the tricky part of getting 2 zombies. So, yeah, that'll be the tough part because I don't have those already. But here we go. Let's get started. And here's one little section done. These stone bricks along the bottom here will go away. They're just here to give me sort of a reference of I needed to make sure that I had this guy in the right spot. And I believe that I do. So there are 3 workstations, 3 beds, and then the trapdoors are to keep the villagers in there, because this is just going to be floating out in the middle of the middle. I'm going to take out these blocks and then probably take out a bunch down further so golems don't spawn, but that they only spawn up here. So this is going to travel across all the way across to the other side, and then over in this side there will be another this sort of setup, and then there'll be 1 of those on each corner, and then this one will feed the golem that spawns here and the golem that spawns from that guy, over the side into this trough in the middle. They'll get flushed into the middle. The same will happen just mirrored over there. So that's the plan. In between clips, Sammy came over and helped me kind of corral these two that grew up and were just kind of... They really wanted to be cartographers, which is great, but they were just kind of hanging out on that block and wouldn't jump up in there. That would be way too easy, and they were just there. This dirt block here is where the fence gates will go, because the water's going to start here and go this way, but the fence gates stop it, and when they're open, things can pass through them, like iron golems can just pass through them and slide in and fall off. Alright, I will bring you back when I've got... I think when I've got this side done, we'll see about... yeah, see how far along we are and how much time I've got. Oh, this is taking a while. So I have 6 beds in, and I have all the workstations in. I was also able to put in where the zombies will sit. They sit on this block here, and normally their head is just... They're looking through glass, which they can't really... The villagers don't really see them. And then there'll be a clock that controls this redstone that pushes up the zombies, and they're then got their heads where my head is, and they look over and see the villagers, and the villagers freak out, and then they call for a golem, and the only place for the iron golem to spawn is up above where my head is, and those guys will eventually... There'll be water up here, and the water will drive them to the fence gates, and then they will fall down, and they'll go wee, sloosh, and they'll slowly move, and then they'll go through here, and then they'll drop through here, and then they'll go into here, and this is where the lava's going to be, and Hopper's down here to collect it, and there we go. That is about it for how this works. So there's a timer that pushes up the zombies, and then after a while it drops them back down so that the villagers can stop freaking out and they can work on their workstations and sleep in the beds just fine. And then it'll pop back up and they'll be freaked out and spawn more golems, and they'll drop down and burn in lava and repeat. So that is that part of the iron farm completed. I do need to run some rail up here and get 3 villagers into this area, so I'll get them one at a time, and then I need to get 3 more villagers onto this side, and then I need to wait for nighttime, get a zombie, and put the zombie in here. I'm wondering, it's probably going to be easier to trick the zombie into coming through here than not. We will try that, but I need to get a name tag. So I might spend tonight in the real world AFK fishing at my fish farm, because of the server reset thing. I don't have any name tags anymore. So I think that's what I'll do. I will get some... Yeah, I'll get the rails set up so I can get the villagers in there, but I think I'm going to get the zombie in first in terms of having that ready. Okay, I have run some rails. I need to turn this on. From where the villagers are being kept, and then hopefully we'll dump one guy right there. So this is me testing it with you guys. Here we go. So this should go down, pick one up. Hey, there's one. I turned that off just in case it didn't work. He should. Hey, he grabbed the cartographer table. And then we will turn on the hitboxes again. That's the wrong button. There we go. Hitbox. Come on, hitbox. Oh no, I hit him. And now I don't know that I can get that back. Wait, I can. Let's grab some dirt as some scaffolding. From here. Go here. Give it to me. Hey, it gave it to me. Okay. Got two. I will keep that there for the next one. So that guy's in. Cool. These guys have already claimed those workstations. But I'm a little worried that they won't give it up. Issue is I don't know how to get them in there without breaking something. Okay, so maybe we put a minecart here. Somehow lure them over here. Come over here, villager. Oh, I missed. And now that's resting on that guy's head. Okay, so that's a fail. Come on. Go. Let's see if we can get him this time. Standing on the track. Oh, come on. Alright, I will get these two guys in there, or get two guys who look very similar to them in there. Okay, wonderful news is that 3 guys are in. They are sleeping. We shall see tomorrow if we hear them working on their workstation. So that is 3 down, and now to get the other 3 in. So let me quickly sleep and get 3 more guys in. Success! 3 guys there, 3 guys there. I've been hearing them working on their cartography table. These 3 guys slept. Well, I don't know what time it is. It's not even noon yet. But hopefully these guys will sleep in these 3 beds. And I can remove this dirt. And next, it is getting a zombie in there. But before I do that, while it's still daytime, I'm going to work on getting those 2 pods set up with a thing over the top. And then we can be ready on more villagers. Night is about to fall. I was able to get the beds in, but not much else. Those guys are sleeping? Question mark. Alright. Okay, just sleep. Come on. Go to sleep. I added this little covered thing because zombies burn in light. And then I have this little trap thingy that will be... I'll find a zombie and I will walk through here and say, oh, come on, follow me, and he'll fall into the pit. That's the plan anyway. We shall see how it works. I'll bring you back if I find anything or have zombies spawn at all. I have 1 zombie in here and he has a sword. I'm not sure if that means he will ever despawn because he's got something in his hands. I don't know why these guys are not all sleeping. Ooh, nice. Those guys all slept. I'm trying to run around a little bit to get more zombies to spawn. Put that on that guy. Random cat. Know that it's lit up so they won't spawn, but maybe that guy. Will you pick something up? Yeah, you picked it up. Come on, my dude. Right, need to kill the creeper. Multiple creepers. Still with me? Nice. Yeah, oh, come on through. Join your friend that you don't know is there. Aha, you're in. Okay. See, I need a couple more if I want to have any more layers to this. Huh. No, those guys won't be bothered by the zombie because they... Alright, let's sleep. Because I got 2. Oh, I can't rest now because there's monsters nearby. Alright, let's pick up the bed and walk away. There we go. It didn't like that there were zombies in a hole that I put there. Make sure that nothing more is going to come and attack me. Little creeper. An arrow. Alright, let's see if I can't get this guy into here. Ah. Get in. Get in. Get in. Okay. Oh, and I can't really fall in there. Okay, I gotta come up with a different way to get that out of there. Alright, I will get the zombie in there and then I'll bring it back. Okay, plan B. I couldn't get that minecart to pick them up at all. So, instead, we're gonna disconnect this. Out. That doesn't seem to work. Instead, connect those back up. We are going to see if we can't get one of these guys to follow us. Hello there. Hello. The man. The other friend, stay there. Oh, don't burn. Don't burn. Come on. Don't die. Well, you're gonna come under here? No. You're just gonna die? Can you not come in here? Oh. Okay. So that was a failure. Evidently they don't like 2 tall blocks. Let's give them another block tall. Oh, and I hadn't even thought of, I need to have a trapdoor here to trick them into getting in. That was an ill-conceived plan. Alright, try number 3, or try C. Here we go. Try number C definitely failed. It turns out I don't think zombies like to walk on rails. Because I got that guy out, and then he didn't like it. So, we will wait until night again and try and trap some more zombies into a small little 1x gap. I just need one. I need one that can hold on to something. I'll throw a bone at them, and we'll see if that works. But, while it is still day again, we will attempt to get further along on this part. This part being... Oops. This guy's picked up something. That's good. What is friends? Are they gonna want to pick up anything? Oh, there's my hole. Ouch. You guys gonna pick up anything? I will go pick it up. Drop it again for you. No? Armor. pick up anything? Hey, you wanted to pick up something. Nice. How you guys both fall down here? Yeah. Get down there. But over here. Let's sleep. And hopefully these two guys will work out just fine. As I was trying to get the zombies in, I noticed that, good news, the farm works, because there's a golem down there. Bad news is that he can get out, and I guess he can't get out up down there. Eventually he'll die. But yeah, so something happened. Yay! I might have to dig out more around here so that they're not frightened by zombies that happen at night. All 4 pods are set up. All 2 zombies are in. I am realizing I need to go to the nether or go back over to the skeleton spawner and get a bucket of lava, because I don't have that, and need to get that zombie, not that zombie, that's a golem. I need to get that guy out of there, cleaned up all the stuff that was dangling in the middle, so then I need to slab this stuff, probably just extend this all the way up, and slab this stuff out here so that golems don't accidentally spawn out here and just wander around. Because we want them to spawn up there, where the water is pushing it over. Into there. So I will bring you back when I have, I think I have a functioning iron farm. Here is the iron farm. I had to make a lot of corrections to this and need to update a few more things to make this look a little prettier. But here is everything doing its thing. Villagers in the corners, 2 zombies in the middle, they're holding the dirt blocks. Spawning platforms above with water that pushes the golems off. Golems then fall down into these, that's channeled to the middle as before. And a few updates from last time is that the timings for the zombies to go up has changed. So they only go up for a few seconds instead of for 30 seconds and then down for 30 seconds. Need to figure out why only 2 of them are spawning, but that's fine for right now. So this is the clock that when it gets a signal, it comes through and just sort of delays the signal to keep them up for a few seconds. And then this is the Etho hopper clock, that there's items in here that are just being passed back and forth. Eventually when this one is empty, this thing pulses, and then that sets off that stuff. There's a torch behind, a redstone torch behind this block that I can turn off with the lever, so I put a sign here to remind myself and other people. So we can turn off the zombies going up by flipping it like this. But like this, it'll be on. Then down here is where the golems eventually feed into and then drop off their iron. Yeah, so I dug out 2 stairways up, 1 on each side, and when I was digging all this stuff out, I didn't realize someone had built a tunnel here that is slightly right where my iron farm goes. So it still works. It's just right through, I think, one of those blocks. If I took out, you'd see the chest that is there. Yeah, so I need to next, I think, work on making this prettier. Maybe the stairways down need to look a little nicer, and I need to come up with a way of having this look a little nicer. so that it's easier to access this part than this sort of cobbled together mess. And yeah. So I will pretty this up a little bit and I'll bring you back. I had thought I had worked out all the kinks, but evidently not, because that guy spawned over here again. So I don't know what that's all about. Huh. Because I thought I dug down enough. They only spawns on that side, it doesn't spawn on this side. I don't know why. And I thought that having a half slab here would mean that it couldn't spawn. It is a bottom slab, yet columns are spawning there. Well, still making things look pretty. I think this is where I will leave the episode. I have had to dig out a lot more than I thought I would, as the iron golems come raining down. The outside I moved down another couple blocks because I moved this row out even another one because I was still getting golems to spawn on this line out here when it was up high. So it's all down another couple, and I've started throwing carpet on. Sammy, I think, got me blue wool sheep that the observer and shears will just continue to get me wool so I can eventually fill in all of this with blue carpet. I need to get down in there and figure out what I'm going to do down there. It might just be a filled in area, but we shall see. I'll do a little flyby at the end, but this has been Dirnan playing Minecraft.